Hello everyone. Today in this video we're going to learn the last topic, that is auto scaling in EC2. So in the previous we have learned like what is target group and load balancing, how that load balancing work. So now to the further to it, we are going to launch one template and then we'll see how the auto scaling will work. So to proceed further, I request if you haven't seen the load balancing, to check that first video L7. Then only you will get to know that what is that load balancing and all. So I'll start with the launch templates. So first you have to go in the launch template, click on launch templates, give the name. I'll take as demo underscore tube, and then version. Yeah, it is not necessary, but still you can also add the tags over here. What are the tags over here? You can just give it. And if you want that source template, means like if you want to clone or if you want to take that the reference from here, the source template you can take. Like I have the demo underscore deploy template, so I can take here the sources from here, but I don't want now. So it will say that the what are the machine image, Amazon machine image, which we want to take. So just go on a quick start and take any of the AMI if you which you want to use. So current I want to use the Amazon Linux. So which one, the image that is in the free tier, I'll select that. And then architecture, the by default is x84 886, so like Intel, so I'll choose that. If you want to change, you can change. Then the instance type, uh, it also says that it is it is like don't include in launch template, but it we should include, because whatever the type is there, means what the instance type is there, that only will include, that only will launch, else the another means anything will launch, so that is not applicable. So I'll take as 22.micro as my instance type, and login pair, a key pair which we have to use for the login. So if you want this instance to be in the same key pair, you can use this, or else you cannot, means you can change also. So here I am taking as YouTube demo, as I have also already made. So in the network, in which network I want to give it, so I'll take as the default one, which are the we have the default one. uh, don't take from here, select from the existing group, security group, that is here. It is, which one is the security group, we can change. Yes, default. So you can check, means what we say, you can check the multiple defaults, so security group, but for now I am taking as the only one default group. And also if you want to check in the advanced network configuration, you can also change the advanced network configurations. Volume is it by general in the, it's like a default only, like 8 GB volume 1 only. So if you want, you can change that also. And at the end, resource tag, if you want to take the resource tag anything, you can take. And then in the advanced detail, you can change the profile, instance profile, if you want to give, or any other things. And if you want that, okay, whenever my instance is launched, this user data should be there, so you can give the user data, but I am not going to in the details for that now. And summary, you can see what I have selected here. So just click on the launch template, and here it is created. So view launch template. Now launch template is like your demo YouTube. So for that, now go in the auto scaling. This basically, it's like whenever, let's suppose, I'll just explain that in just a second. Let's suppose you have this instance running here, but if what the condition is like, you have not given the load balancing and the traffic is more, like 100 your server can just take the as like 100 servers, 100 requests only. But what happen if there is more number of requests, like 200? So at that time the server will crash, as it is we have this threshold value as like 60. So only at the 60th threshold it should, means it has stopped. So to avoid that, what we do, we give the auto scaling. So what happened, Whenever there is a CPU utilization 60%, so the new instance will be created to it will create. So how it will create that instance? So with the launch template, like we have used the launch template. With the help of that launch template, it will uh, take the launch template, and it will as it is, which we have taken the same as what we say, the settings, it will launch. So there are basically two types. The very first one is the vertical scaling, and the second one is the horizontal scaling. Vertical scaling is somewhat, we can say, the difficult one, because the vertical, we can say, it is going like upward. So you have to stop the instance, then you have to change the hardware of that. Like suppose if you want to increase the RAM, if you want to increase the storage, if you want to increase, etc., etc. So this is not the preferable option when you are having the high end application like Facebook or Insta. They don't use such of the vertical scaling. But if you are a slow medium, like in a small or a medium, like a college like a college website or anything, so at that time, some of the time it have to increase, like when there is an admission, they have to include. So at that time, they have stopped the instance and they have changed, and then they have also started, then it is not any issue, because it is not in business. So it is just a website, so at that time it is applicable, but not in the very high. So in this situation, the horizontal scaling is used. So it means, if there is one server, it will duplicate that servers. In the simple term, it will duplicate that servers, and it makes that server traffic, means what we say, live. So let's suppose there is one instance, and we take that as the horizontal server, horizontal scaling. So at that time, what happened, like suppose there are no more number of traffic, so it will take as, like, let's suppose there are three instances. Now it has created two. First we have one, and it has created two. So in this condition, what will happen, the first 100 will go to here, request, and then the second 100, like till 200, it will go here, and then the third, means like next 100, like till the 300, it will go here. But what happened, sometimes it will jam the servers, mean what we say, it can block the servers. So to avoid that, we can also use the load balancing over here. According to the server, or according to the request, it will serve the traffic whenever the auto scaling has been completed. So let's see in the demo. So just click on the create auto scaling, give here a name, demo underscore, not underscore, dash auto dash scaling. So it will ask as a template. The very first question it always asks is template. So I'll take demo underscore YouTube. It will also ask the version. My version will be the default one which I have created. If you want to change here, the version here, means you want to take that template only in the all, but though to the specific auto scaling only you have to change, then you can change from here. Then as it is, click on next. My VPC should be in default only for this. Now you can change from here. So as a subnets, I'll taking at all subnets, I'm taking whichever there will be available, it will launch over there in the US East one only. So click on next. So here it will, the main question, it will ask here the load balancer. It is optional, but it is recommended that if you are having a good application, your good project, always use the load balancer. So I'll, yes, say as attach a existing, or you can attach a new, means it will say attach a new load balancer you can create here. So in the new, it will say as which one, application or network. So I am taking as application, the name, internal or internet facing, it should be a internet facing, because we are serving the traffic. All the things will be should as it is. And which are the target groups, you can automatically create it. But for now, I am taking as existing, because in the previous video only I have created, so I'll take the previous one. So not the classic one, because it is been closed, or sometimes it will be closed, so that's why we have used the application load balancer. So click on the choose the load balancer in the network groups, and then target groups. Which are the target groups? So I'll take one, and this two also. These two instance, these two traffic will be there. and then additional setting as which we want to do or not anything. So here I'll take as 10 only. Click on next. The main question over here, what are the desired capacities there, what is maximum capacity, what is minimum capacity. So this should be we have to set. So what is written as here, specify the size of auto scaling group by changing the desired capacity. So the first, the initial, what we have to means how many instances should be there minimum it will launch, and then at while uh, aboving the 60% of the threshold, how many instances means one by one till what are the maximum limit it should launch. So the first I'll take as reserve capacity as 1 only, minimum capacity as 2, so it should launch 2 instances, and at the maximum it should launch 5 only. I'm just giving, you can also change that. So scaling policy, choose whether to use the scaling policy to dynamically resize your auto scaling group to meet changes in. So I'll take as target groups. So what is the CPU utilization? So I'll take as CPU utilization as 60%, or the 60% threshold, and just click on next. One or more missing, which one we are missing? Okay, sorry, it should be 2 because I have minimum as 2 capacity, so desired the first initial will be 2. So click on next, next, next. I don't want anything. If you want to give the notification, you can also give, and tags also you can give. Create auto scaling group. For now it will take some time, like updating the desired capacity on that all. So if you note that we are having the first this demo 1 and demo 2 we have created in the uh, load balancing video, so you can check. And now if I click on refresh, we can see that 2 instance as desired we have written. So for now desired is like the first where we are starting how many instance we should launch, so that's why desired is used. So for now I have given as 2 instance should be launched, and when it will say as running, all it will be running. First it will say pending. So you can also see here the what in which availability zone it has created. So the first, these two are from first only, very first, that US East 1B and 1B, and this also here it has created from US East 1B, but for this it has created from US 1F. So here you can see that all the instances are running, the security check are still there. So if you go on a instance group, click here the refreshed, here you can see all the details, like I'll just move here upper. So here you can see what are the details, like how many instances should be launched and how many minimum and maximum should be there. And then in the network and all the things, all the details will be shown here. So I'll go in the activity. If you want to create a notification, you can create here, and the main thing means the successful it should be launched. So we have get the output as successful, that yes it is successfully launched the two instances. So now whenever you click on that, this your application will be ready, like whenever the request will become, it will serve the traffic, and if the threshold value is above the 60%, it will launch the new server, means what does we say, a new instance, and then target group load balancing will handle that, which are the instance we have to give, means which we have to serve the traffic according to it. So auto scaling, in the tab also we can see the some of the settings. For now auto scaling we have chosen as the previous, these two. For this two means traffic will serve according to this two. If you want to change, you can also change in the auto scaling only, like in the edit section, whatever instance you want to, or load balancing, here we have just created. You have to create a new load balancer with this new server. So at the very first, when I was creating, I have explained you how you can change that. So you have to change according to it, and then here you can see, yes it has successfully started. As you have seen here, it is successfully started. Go upside and go in the activity. Yes, it has successfully started. Here you can see. Let's suppose I am shutting down this instance to give the demo. It should launch again, means immediately it should launch one instance. Let's say I have terminated this. If I click on refresh until it has been shut down successfully, will take some time shutting down. And if this shut down, the new instance will launch here itself. Click on the refresh page. Yes, now we can see it is successfully terminated, and now a new instance will be launched from here only. Just to go in the auto scaling group, just to check whether it's running or not. Go in the activity, check, see this in progress. As I have said, it will launch the instances. So once you have gone here, that it's not a magic, we have set it here. So this is the main thing, that yes, okay, we have created, and it is also to check that whether it is launching or not. Now I don't have that to give the fake server request that code, so instead of that I have just terminated to show that it will run or not. So it has successfully given me the output as okay, it's running, and it has launched the instance. So I'll also show that how to stop that. Click on here, sorry, not here, click on here, click on delete. So it will say, do you want to delete? Just say delete and click on delete. It will delete all the instance that we have created in that zone or in that specific zone. Click on refresh, it will say deleting. And if you also can see here, it is deleting it has been created. It will take some time. Go in the auto scaling here, and in the activity you can see what is the work going on. So waiting is successful. So it is waiting to be drained, means like terminate. It will take some time. Till then, what I have launched for the target load balancing, that is also I will terminate here. You can check here how to terminate. Just click on terminate, it will terminate successfully. Terminate. Click on cross, and from also how you want to delete the from the load balancing. Just go on the load balancer, click on this, and then on the action, delete load balancer. Also you need to confirm, click on the confirm and delete. Here the load balancer is deleted. Also you need to delete the load target groups. Click on all, click on delete, and also yes, I delete. The following is currently in use. Okay, it is because it is not deleted. Why? Because it is in the use, so it is not 100% terminated. So once it is terminated, then only it will delete. So you can see here, it will take some time to delete because terminating is a process. So it will take some time. Sorry, it will take some time. Successful. Go in instances. It is taking too much longer time to delete it. So in this tutorial we have seen in the EC2 that what is instances, what are the security group, what are the elastic IP, what is key pair, what is load balancing, and what is auto scaling, how to create, how to launch it, and also we have seen how to delete it. So while deleting, be careful, like if you have if it is in a demo for a phase, it is okay, well and good, but if it is in the production, please check whether which you are deleting, which other group you are deleting, that you have to take care about it. So it will delete, it will take some time, and if you have any of the doubt, you can ask in the comment below. So yeah guys, thank you, and then from the next we'll take from the S3. Okay, thank you guys.